Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
When you're talking about Jimmy Uso, all he needs is to connect with one super kick, and that can change everything.
He may be down since day one-ish, but that kick will put you down in a second. Hooked up.
Goodness, that hurt the shoulder.
And set up
A torturous knee.
Harsh impact. Oh, man, right to the arm.
hyperextend your elbow.
Now we see Jeff Hardy hurting a little here.
This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
So close, just a little. And he tags his partner in. Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. Long before Matt Hardy was woken, he was one of the most innovative and successful tag team competitors as part of the Hardy Boys with his younger brother, Jeff. Back to the days of the Hardy Boys, who have 8 WWE Tag Team title reigns, as well as a series of classic matches with the Dudley Boys and the team of Edge and Christian.
Even before they set out on their own, the Hardys were Hall of Fame worthy, but now Woken Matt and his brother Jeff have forged their own wonderful careers.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions. There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right.
Look at this. The Usos had dreams of playing professional football. They were highly recruited out of high school and played side by side as linebackers at the University of West Alabama. And when it appeared that a life in the NFL wasn't going to happen, they sold office furniture for 6 years before training to become WWE superstars. He's lining them up. A twist of fate! But he's got to capitalize now. Keep your eye on this one. Whoa!
He's been gambling quite a bit here tonight. There's plenty of reward that goes along with being outside the ring as much as he has been, but there's a ton of potential risk.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum. Incoming. You've got to believe this one's over. I'm not sure how much he has left. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
Jimmy! When Jimmy starts rolling like this,
Oh, nasty impact. Here's where Jimmy can win this.
Had a plan and executed it. Here comes the big splash attempt.
This is going to be painful. Half crab is locked in deep. Here's where Jimmy can win this thing.
Look out, he breaks free.
Great job by him there, but he's still in a tough spot, Cole.
what a stomp! Good grief! Oh boy, he is rolling.
It could be over here!
This is it.
What a clothesline! Ouch! He may get the 3 count right here!
This is it.
Jimmy gets the shoulder up early.
Wow, I am impressed. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed.
Uh-oh.
Side effect! See you, Jimmy. Jimmy Uso's just getting overwhelmed.
Uh-oh.
Twist of fate!
That has got to be it.
Let's check this out again, Corey.
So effective, Cole.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. 2, 3. And we have our winners. And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in a tag team battle.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. I know the match was solidly entertaining, but I really hope these guys would take it to the next level. Regardless, nobody's asking for their money.
Here are your winners, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy.
The referee's 3 count ends this one. And there's your winner, folks.
These two work so well together, Michael. I'd be surprised if they went their separate ways anytime soon.
Don't adjust your TV, folks. This Vegas crowd really is this loud. They've seen unparalleled success as a tag team, but Matt Hardy and his brother Jeff have also competed against each other on multiple occasions, too.
It always seems as though Matt is the driving force behind every instance of the Hardy Boys splitting. He demanded their first match in 2001, betrayed Jeff in 2002, and even challenged Jeff to a WrestleMania match in 2009.
His shoulders are down, and he breaks the cover.
It's going to take more than that. Missile drop kick finds its mark.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Oh, what a slam. Drop down.
He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Well, he's clearly not used to competing in a match like this, and it's starting to show.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Unpredictable, fearless, and never hesitant to sacrifice his own body to take down an opponent. Jeff Hardy embodies the spirit of Team Extreme.
I've been lucky enough to spend a lot of time with the Hardys since they returned, and you can join me for an exclusive interview on WWE Network. You can just tell by speaking with Jeff that his fearless nature comes from a spirit within him to be free.
I want to expand on what was said about Jeff Hardy being fearless. Jeff Hardy takes fear, crumbles it up with caution, and throws it all out the window when it's time to do battle, and then he becomes the charismatic enigma.
All right, let's be totally honest. Jeff Hardy's a maniac. He loves chasing the thrill of the next adrenaline rush, whether it's in his motocross or in the ring. The higher the perch, the more spectacular the flight.
A surprise reversal from Jeff Hardy. Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes.
Going all the way up.
Look at this. Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official's sole responsibility in a match like this is to simply declare the victor.
Yeah, the referee may only have one job, but I'm still willing to bet he finds a way to mess it up.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Jeff Hardy quickly getting the shoulder up.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Matt Hardy already seemed a little different upon returning at WrestleMania in 2017, but a series of losses that November really pushed Matt past his breaking point.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
He wants no part of the outside.
Michael mentioned Matt Hardy's transformation at the end of 2017. A defeat against Bray Wyatt caused Matt to continually chant delete and declare that he had been woken. Really?
A twist of fate!
That has got to be it.
And Matt Hardy going for the early cover. Jeff Hardy quickly getting the shoulder up.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson, Sergeant Slaughter alley
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Just a step quicker, it looks like. What a stomp.
Good grief.
He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
He looks absolutely drained right now, guys. This Falls Count Anywhere match has really done a number on him.
Well, it'd be unrealistic to expect him to not at least take some offense here. The good news for him is that he still appears to be in a better place than his opponent. Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars has to walk out of here on the losing end.
Oh!
This might be it! Oh, my.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
Back elbow.
Jeez, did you see that? Whoa, Matt Hardy dodged that one. Elusive.
Samoan drop. We know who that is.
These two absolutely detest each other.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Bray Wyatt with a Sister Abigail.
This one's over, guys.
Here's a cover. Matt Hardy gets the win. Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Here is your winner, Matt Hardy.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Man, my body hurts just thinking about the punishment one of these competitors is about to go through.
What's coming next? Super kick.
Ooh, what impact.
There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a
Table in play.
Now back to the ring.
Hooked up, and
Of course, you want to keep Jimmy Uso out of the air, but you don't want to turn this match into a fight. The Usos grew up fighting, so Jimmy is more than comfortable throwing hands if that's what's called for.
nailed it.
Big elbow. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Corey, earlier you talked about how an opponent should approach a matchup with Jimmy Uso. The superstar definitely wants to keep Jimmy grounded, but they also want to keep their distance because Jimmy can brawl with the best of them.
For a superstar to have any chance at defeating Jimmy Uso, that superstar must make sure Jimmy doesn't get airborne. That superstar also has to make sure they don't try to go toe-to-toe with the second-generation superstar.
Beautiful technique.
Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match for the United States Championship. Kofi was impressive in the match as he combined defense with his unbelievable high-flying assaults.
Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drew...
Setting up for a neckbreaker.
That could be it.
There it is. Now Jimmy Uso needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Jimmy Uso's a
Kick. That should do it.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley Boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
The match at 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from the second all 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash with the Wyatts' drive to destroy anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage after Rhino and Devon Dudley were eliminated, and they didn't look back. Bubba Ray took on the Wyatts with everything he had, but the sick power of the Wyatt family was just too much, as seen when Braun Strowman chokeslammed Bubba Ray through the final table.
There are so many ways Jey Uso can hurt an opponent, but the biggest threat to a superstar going up against Jey Uso is the aerial assault. Jey can destroy his adversaries from the air with ease.
Jey Uso is looking to inflict serious harm on his opponents. One of Uso's forms of attack that an opponent needs to be well scouted in is Uso's numerous air attacks.
An opponent has to keep an eye on Jey Uso when he's on the ground. Once Jey takes to the air, anything can happen, and often does happen. A superstar has to do their homework against Jey Uso.
Oh, nasty impact.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Oh, he's so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
The devastation that comes from the Samoan splash is definitely a family affair when you're talking about Jimmy Uso. We can feel the impact from here when Jimmy lands on his opponent.
Irish whip.
Targeting the chest, very effective. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
When you're the son of WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, it's safe to say you know how to fly. Jimmy Uso's version of the Samoan splash is as devastating as they come.
Seeing Jimmy Uso climb to that top rope means he's looking to put his opponent away. The Samoan splash is going to bring Jimmy more victories as time goes on.
Gonna have to shake off the moderate damage that's been inflicted here and find a way to maintain the upper hand. Back in the ring then.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestling War 89 pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables all the time.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables matches. In order to win a tables match, a competitor must be the first person to put their opponent through a table. We've also witnessed brutality evolve and superstars crash through flaming tables.
Jimmy Uso set to fly. Double underhook suplex.
Ooh, what impact.
He wants to do this in the ring.
Irish whip. Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage. Nailed it.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt and continue on toward victory.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium. Boom! He's making a statement here with this attack.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
And Jimmy Uso picks up the win.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell. I'm not easily impressed, but even I thought that match was one of the best I've seen in a while. He's going to want to make sure he saves every minute of this match for his personal highlight reel because he was on fire in this one.
Here is your winner, Jimmy Uso.
The human body wasn't designed to go through tables with such force.
If you're not feeling good about yourself after a win like that.
We all knew this situation was going to explode sooner rather than later.
Look at this. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Here is Jimmy Uso in position now. We know what this means.
Man, that's what he was looking for, Michael. Things look dire for Jey Uso. Ooh!